Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Forest Lovers, a major arcana card. And when I look at this and I meditate on it, I get the feeling of love. And here it's the people I put together are Robin Hood and Maid Marian. Putting together their bonds of love for each other. Out in the forest, underneath the universe, underneath, possibly a full moon or something like that, which is coming up here in the next couple days. So the thing I like about this card is it's just love. The earth energies of the green, move up that birch maple, and it unites everybody. It unites, what's going on with these two polar individuals. The lilies that are in there, that's generates a third energy as the two come together, both placing pledges on their hearts. And there's a great balance that's going on between these two, to seek emotional richness and harmony. And this represents a positive spiritual force and harmony. To truly love, you must be truly whole. And that's what this is saying. And I've been, not only have I been working on the Spirit's Path, but I'm also seeing a great transformation happening. And, at first I didn't understand it. And then I started, talking with people, watching other videos that I follow on YouTube. And, I'm starting to see a trend. And usually the third time for me is, okay, there's something going on here. And, there's a great transformation going on. There's a great awakening going on for a lot of people. Okay, and maybe this the last 3 weeks have been very awakening for me as I've been putting out this message for you. And it seems to me that, these goals that are set, 3 weeks ago, and the path that everybody's on, they're transforming themselves. They're transforming themselves into a higher evolution of their spiritual path. And as a result, they're raising their vibrational energy of love. They're raising their vibrational energy of universal spirit. Okay, and they're moving forward on their path. It's not that these people want to move from what they're doing. They like what they're doing, all right? But change is happening afoot across the country, across the world. We see it in the everyday news, and love is for everybody. Love is for every race. Love is for every religion. Love is for the whole world. And, what I'm seeing out there is not a lot of love. There's a lot of mistreatment of people. That's not love. There's a lot of bad words being said. That's not love. There's a lot of people that feel that they're entitled to, stuff that's going on around them. That's not love, because love's about sharing. Love is about caring. Love is about helping each other out. Okay? Giving them a hand up, not a hand out. And, as I look over the last 3 weeks, the quest that you're on, that's part of it, to open up to love. You got all the advices from the kings and the queens, along the way. You're starting to make that personal journey in itself where you realize, hey, there's something more to this game of life that we're dealing with. Do I truly love what I'm doing? Is it time for me to move on to do something more, a pursuit where I have more passion, more love? Where I can work with people that are think like-minded like myself, that are like-minded. Is it time to, let go of the past, all right, because it was a journey that I was on that I needed to learn, and move onto another journey where I can grow. Maybe I've reached that point where, my growth has stagnated, like that Queen of Arrows, that swan. Now maybe it's time to move to those different waters. And that Queen of Vessels telling you, you know what? Yeah, let's move to a different waters so we can, let the old self die and let the new self be reborn, be rebirthed. Because, everybody that, that I've talked to and that I've watched on YouTube, there is this great awakening going on within themselves. And, they realize that, it's great to pursue that path that we're on, but your true spiritual path always gets you back to whatever that spiritual path is for you. You may, diverge off of it for a little bit and came back. I've done it many a times. But this card is coming out and it's saying, you know what? It's time to love again. It's time to put our prejudices aside. It's time to put our differences aside. And it's time to help out each other. It's time to love. It's time to, walk hand in hand, down the street, picking up people along the way. And, just giving that, that aspect of love. And, this goal that's been happening, that we've been moving forward, this awakening, this transformation, no longer are we bored with it. We've got the respect of what we've been doing. If this is career, if this is relationship, if this is social, health, mental, physical, you've got that respect from others to move forward. You've made that decision, to leave what's not serving you behind. The cards talked about it a couple weeks ago. Leave what's not serving you behind. Make that decision. Make that energetic decision, that fire action decision to move towards love. And maybe that's the universe trying to tell you that. The quest that you're on, the decision you make is going to make you happier. Help you find that joy that we talked about. All right, and in the process, you're really going to fall in love with yourself, fall in love with your soul, fall in love with your spirit, fall in love with, those that you work with, your job, the people that you work with. And if you're in a position where that's not the case, maybe that's that decision. In order for you to get that fulfillment, maybe that's a decision that you need to make to move out, to find something else. And I know it's scary because guess what? That guardian's saying, face your fears. It is scary right now. In a job situation, why would I leave something that I've been doing for years and I'm good at? But you know what? If it's not serving you, it's time to move. It's time to go out there and work with like-minded people. It's time to go out there and, be in that relationship that you really want to be. It's time to go out there to, love the passion that you have for something and make it work for you. Is it going to be a struggle? Sure, but guess what? The more you struggle, the more you're going to find joy in it. Because you've worked on that skill set. You've worked on that skill set to the point where you know what? You can walk away. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career, whether it's a social setting. And do something that you love. Do something that is better for you in the spirit of love. And, when you do that, you take on a whole different mindset. What that does is that process allows a natural flow of the cycle of the seasons to move on within you. And you got a new moon coming up here in another couple days. Take that time, or a full moon. It's not a new moon, it's a full moon. Take that time to go out under the full moon and, try to, offer up your supplications and manifest something in these next 2 weeks. So that's the message of today, the Forest Lovers, out of the Wildwood Tarot deck. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments down below. This is Dee for the Spirit's Path. Take care, God bless, stay safe, and most importantly, go out there and love somebody.